What's going on, guys? It's your boy. You know who it is. The one, the only. Bro King. Yeah. Self-appointed and self-anointed. You know that. So, all right. Today, what we're going to do, this is going to be different. You probably haven't seen this kind of thing before. What this is not a deck profile. It's a deck concept. As you guys know, I love doing rogue strategies. I like to look at what my opponent is doing and figure out a way to take advantage of that and just play against them. You know, like if I already know what everybody in the room is going to do, I'm going to build a deck that takes as much advantage of that as possible. So this is not a completed deck. It is just a concept that I wanted to show you guys because it's something I really like, but I also know it's not my play style. So I'm not the kind of person that can utilize this to the best advantage. So I wanted to show it to you guys because somebody out there, this is their play style. You should give it a shot and have some fun with it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and show you the deck analysis. Whatever you want to call it. So this is going to be what you make. Well, I designed it for blind second, but it doesn't have to be blind second. But this is essentially a Mitsurugi slop pile. It's a ritual slop. So we'll go with the Mitsurugi stuff first. We do play 2 Amino. They won Habakiri. I wonder why I'm only playing 1. That's so weird. Why am I only playing 1, guys? Tell me in the comments why I should only play more. Only play 1. Why am I not playing more than 1? And then 1 Futsu, of course. 1 of each of the littles because your mama's little. We play 3 pre-prep because everybody should be on pre-prep. If you get that joke, you get that joke. 2 rituals. You don't need 3. I think 2 is just fine. I want to play more than 1, but I don't want to play 3. 1 mirror because I like to look at myself in the mirror because, you know, too sexy for my own good. I forget where I put my 3rd prayers, but obviously there should be 3 prayers. You know, you should always be praying, you know? That's it for the ritual, for the Mitsurugi parts. I'm not playing any of the other stuff because, again, I wanted it to be blind second. I wanted to be as high of a starter count as possible, as consistent as possible. And so I was like, okay, I don't need any of the other stuff. I don't need Magitama. I don't need Purification. I'm just going to go ahead and cut that. But what I did instead is I'm playing a very small megalith package, which if you guys don't know, basically, a long story short, this can summon either this or the other one if you want to play the other one, which is Neutroplora, from the deck by tributing stuff from your hand. Long story short, right? Or hand or field, excuse me. So since this is the board breaker, Neutroplora is the Omni Negate. So if you're trying to build it as an blind second, you can consider adding the Neutroplora. But since I knew I'm a fan of blind second, I decided this is all I need. Boom, boom, boom. So that's what this deck does. Long story short, that's what it's used for. Okay. Then along with that, we are playing 3 Turning of the Worlds along with 1 Demise. You know I'm going to play those new Demises when it comes in. But for now, we're looking at just this. Same thing with this. It just functions as more ways to tribute your Mitsurugi stuff, get their effects off, to summon this, and then this has another blow-up effect, so another board breaker. There, yada, yada, yada. And then another great thing here, I'm also playing 3 Miracle Ravens. This has dual purposes. For one, it makes your Megalith Unformed way better because I contribute this as the entire material for Unformed, right? And then, in addition to that, it can also tribute any of my Mitsurugi stuff to get their effects off, just to get them onto the field, you know. So these are fantastic. It's really, really, really good. Recommend that. And then we're off with, this is the final package. It's just, again, since I am a fan of the blind second deck, this is just more ways to do board removal. This gets to, this essentially, but the only difference between this engine and the other engines is that this engine does not touch the other engines. Usually, this engine doesn't touch the other engines. Usually, this alone will get you to this. So for that matter, so you could argue that you can simply replace these with just any non-engine you feel like, and maybe that will actually be better. I just wanted to make some more slop and see how it goes, you know. But this is definitely an engine that's replaceable, or at least you can like side it out whenever you need to side it out, right? So that entire part right there, that was 32 cards if I remember correctly. Go ahead. So yeah, 32 cards. The non-engine that I would consider in this would probably be the Radiant Typhoon Quick Play to draw to, because as you saw, I'm already playing a lot of quick plays already. And then I would also play things like the Forbidden Droplets, the Fallen the Virtuous, that sort of thing, just to get it to 40, maybe 42 cards. And I'll build it again for Blind Second. That's how I would play it. But just a concept idea. I know it's not my play style. You know, as you see, it's completely different from the other things you've seen me put on this channel before. But it's actually pretty fun. Like, you gotta admit, that looks like a lot of fun to play. You've gotta try it. All of this stuff, like, this was so cheap. This was like total investment into this was like 50 bucks or something like that. It's so cheap, and it's just like some of the most fun you could have. And that's half of what this game is, right? Like, the whole idea is to have fun, and then the whole idea is to win, which is why I knew this is not my deck to play, because it's not my play style. And if I'm playing in a long event, I need to play a deck that's my play style, right? So that way I'm like less likely to misplay and things like that. But please play this deck, figure out how to make it your way, and tell me how it goes. I would really love to see. I don't have a side deck for this or an extra deck for this because A, it doesn't really matter in this deck, and B, again, this is just a concept video. Let me know what you guys think about concept videos, if you like that kind of thing, or if you'd rather just stick to other kinds of things. Let me know if you have any other ideas. This is your boy, the Rogue King, self-appointed, self-anointed, signing out, bro.